looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Domantas Sabonis.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. We've got Naz Reid, Herb Jones out there with Trey Mann. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Mobo in at the 4. And for Atlanta, Mobley out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Edey. Then it's Jalen Green. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Now, here's Green. From the arc. Offensive board. And he jams it home with authority.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the score by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
First one falls for him.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Edey. About a minute played here so far in the first. Back to Green. To the inside. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Smart move with the ball by Green. He didn't like what the play got him, so he gives it away.
Anunoby against Miller. Left side man. Pass to Reid. There's the triple. Man misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Miller, the pass to Green. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Anunoby against Miller. Outside Reid. Back to Anunoby. There's a screen. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Timeout called, the Hawks. let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Number 1, Atlanta.
Well, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league, this defense has been absolutely dominant. Give the coaches a ton of credit. Players are skilled and motivated. You've got good schemes. Very tough to score against this bunch.
Now here's Man. 23 points his last outing. A shot to stop the run. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 4-point game. To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Man. Tight defense on him. Jones with a screen on Green. Here's Man. No good on the triple.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
It's intercepted. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Reed, a screen on Green. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. Back to Man. 3-pointer. Miller pulls it in.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I just love the ball movement.
Hawks trail by 9. Now here's Man. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Reed, a screen on Miller. To the middle. Ball stolen. Here we go. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Outside Man. There's a screen to snap the cold streak. The rebound by Atlanta.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Green. Here's the 3. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Hawks trail by 9. Right side Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta misses again.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Green, following the score by Atlanta. And the layup falls. Green's got 9.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Sohan's checked in for Evan Mobley. Mitchell's checked in for the Hawks. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You look at Atlanta, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, the Hawks, behind 4.5 games.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now here's Mitchell. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Another shot, and the layup is good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Green. He's got 9. Here's Sohan. And that comes off the assist by Green.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Man. Green covering. Outside Man. And it's in there. Man's got 5 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet. And a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
Daniels is checked in for Miller.
One shot.
Free throw good. Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Man. The three-pointer off the mark.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Inside, Edey. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Green against Mitchell. Reed, a screen on Green. Pass to Reed. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Reed from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
And he dunks it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Pass to Jones. Here's Reed. Over Edey. Rebounded by Green.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Hawks trail by 10. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And he drops the first. Smith, he's checked in for Atlanta. Miller comes in for Green. And Anunoby, he's checked in for the Hawks. Sexton comes in for Man. Both shots good from the stripe. Atlanta leading by 8. Miller, a screen on Sexton. Six on the shot clock. good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The three. Buries it from 3.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision-making.
Pass to Miller. Smith with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Miller. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hawks trail by 7. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
And here's Miller. The floater. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Sexton. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Reed. Here's Mobo. Sohan covering. Left side Sexton. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Atlanta.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Number 8, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Black's checked in for Atlanta. And the Hawks making a change here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Here's Black, averaging around 6 a game. Smith with a screen on Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Sohan. Over Williams. And Atlanta misses again. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 8. Sexton looking around. The shot, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And so it's Atlanta, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Hawks trail by 8. They've got Miller, Smith out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Black in at the point guard position. For 3, Sexton. It's hauled in by Black.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And for the Hawks, OG Anunoby out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Sexton in at the 2. Mitchell misses. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Daniels. No points so far. Smith with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Miller. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And Atlanta leads by 10.
Boy, you just see the mid-range confidence for Brandon Miller. That's a huge part of his development.
Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Miller. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Miller's got 10.
Oh, Brandon Miller showing off his range right there.
Outside Anunoby. Sabonis with a screen on Miller. Sabonis left side. Clock at 6. Outside Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Shot's good by Black.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Here's Black. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And Atlanta making a change here. Smith's checked in.
Anunoby at the line for 1.
Free throw's good from Anunoby.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Here's Black. Check by Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Mitchell. Five to shoot. Black passes to Daniels. No good on the shot. Sabonis with some nice D. Williams with it. Guarded by Smith. Williams against Smith. Pass to Sexton. With the teardrop. The rebound by Atlanta. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
It's time for God's Jam. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's go. You need dance lessons. Keep on dancing.
Walsh is checked in for the Hawks. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous, and it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
Miller, a screen on Mitchell. Goes up on the baseline. He goes up again. Mobley, no good. Hawks trail by 10. Williams finds Sexton. Shot from the low post is good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Pass to Miller. This one for three. The offensive rebound.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Williams. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his fifth rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Daniels. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The three from Sexton. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Now here's Williams, still without a bucket. Sabonis with a screen on Mobley. To the middle. Sabonis can't hit. Atlanta leading by 14. Here's Daniels. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Where? And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Sexton, that's good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Pass to Ware. Here's Daniels. Launches a three. Out to the right wing. Down low. Mobley outside. There's the three. Sinks the tray. Mobley's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 17-point game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Now here's Mitchell. No points yet. Picked by Sabonis from behind the arc. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Hawks trail by 19. To the wing on the left. Picked by Sabonis. Pass to Walsh. Rebounded by Daniels.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Miller. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Atlanta is shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's Walsh, guarded by Miller. Here's Williams. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Hendricks is checked in for Atlanta. Jalen Green comes in for Miller. Atlanta making some changes. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Mobley outside. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Jones. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. From the elbow. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jones has got his second basket.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
And here's Green from the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside man. They set a pick. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Man's got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Daniels. Here's Hendricks. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Now here's man. Guarded closely. Outside Anunoby. Now man. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game.
Line for the Hawks. Trey Mann taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Atlanta making some changes. Edey comes in for Hendricks, and Miller subbed in for Daniels. He's perfect from the line this time. Atlanta leading by 17. Mobley outside. Here's Green. Good work there as it goes. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside man. Fires the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. 22 was their biggest lead. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate.
Oh,
he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice! When you can put a defender on skates like Green can, you know your moves are pretty good.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Jones with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Reed passes to man. Here's Mobo, covered by Mobley. Outside Jones. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's on target from the high post. Green's got 21 points in the game.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
And there's the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
OG Anunoby is 6'7" with a big-time frame. He's going to shake off some contact, folks.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. 23 seconds left in the second. And here is Green. He's got 21. Shoots. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside man. 1 second left. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's gotten 4 this quarter. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Atlanta. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. More 2K action in just a moment.
and we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime Diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Hawks.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Now, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Hawks trail by 18. They've got Jalen Green, Evan Mobley out there with Miller. Then it's Edey. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Outside man. Inside. Stolen by Mobley. In transition. Here they come. And it's Green missing. And the Hawks shooting about 41%. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Pass to Miller. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
Hawks trail by 18. Man, the pass to Reed. Outside man. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Deflected! And they get it back. Second chance effort. No luck on that one. Good D by Mobley. Atlanta leading by 18. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Number 1, Atlanta.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Jones, the pass to man. To the middle. Here's Mobo. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's Green. 21 points in the game. No go for him there. 9 for 15 now. Here's Jones. Outside Reed. Man with it. Green picks him up. Here's Mobo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Mobo at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Mobley outside, out left to the wing. Here's Miller. Fires, hitting the triple. Miller's got 15.
At this point, Brandon Miller is getting whatever he wants on the offensive end. Defense better step up.
Timeout called, the Hawks.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
A chance to check out some stats for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Anunoby on the wing to the paint. Here's Mobo.
Boy, the instincts on the defensive end are impressive for Evan Mobley. The timing and footwork is outstanding.
Pass to Green. Stolen by Jones. Here's Mobo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Shooting for Atlanta, Mobo at the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses. Atlanta leading by 17. Now Miller. He's got 15. Mobley, a screen on Jones. Goes up on the wing. Count the basket. He's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one's good, man.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Green finds Miller. Out to Mobley. To the right side. Miller outside. 4 on the clock. Over to the left wing. From downtown, Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to man. Outside Anunoby. Takes a 3. On target from range. Anunoby's got 11.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Green with the ball. Fires the 3. Here's Edey. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And the free throw, no good. Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Jones. Back to man. Jones with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And there's the screen. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Edey. That's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Miami Heat.
And that game against the Nets, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Here's Miller driving in, and it's good for 2. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a drive by Brandon Miller. On the deck, go to work.
Anunoby on the wing. Back to man. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for the Hawks, Trey Mann. 1 shot.
One shot.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future. That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's man. And again, it's Atlanta.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
To the inside. Here's Edey. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside man. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Edey. Outside, Green. Off target with the 3.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Outside man. Here's Mobo. Outside Anunoby. Down low. Here's Reed. Outside Anunoby. Outside man. Jones with a screen on Green. Here's Mann. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Pass to Edie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Naz Reid. And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Zach Edey taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Sohan's checked in for Mobley. Good on both. Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Reid. Back to Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Hawks, number 1.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Mitchell. Atlanta leading by 15. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Edey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls. The Hawks making a switch here. Howard's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Sexton. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Sexton misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
To the paint. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
For 3, Sexton. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Howard with some nice D. Hawks trail by 18. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Edey.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Pass to Green. Over Mitchell. Here's Edey. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist of the night.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Now Howard. Reed, a screen on Miller. Here's Howard. Blocked!
Oh, that clean rejection by Brandon Miller. Excellent timing.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
Daniels is checked in for Atlanta. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Carroll's checked in. Reed for three. The rebound by Atlanta. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Sohan outside. Pass to Edey. Now here's Miller. The three ball. Mitchell grabs a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A minute 31 left in the third. They get back on track. The rebound by Atlanta. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Miller. 17 points in the game. From down in the low post, it goes. Miller's got 7 points here in the quarter. And Atlanta shooting just about 33% since this second half started. From deep, Mitchell. He drops it from range.
Naz Reid, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
Sohan outside. Miller against Mitchell. Now here's Miller. The D's right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Edey. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Edey's got 15 points here in the second half. Pass to Sexton. 26 seconds left in the third. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's got 10.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And it's Green off the drive. The layup off target. Green against Sexton to the wing, right side. And Atlanta hits again from deep. Just 4 seconds left in the third. And so it's Atlanta liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Atlanta leading by 15. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Domantas Sabonis out there with Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Oliver in at the three. That one goes in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded. The three, and it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Atlanta shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish. He does just that.
Here's Oliver. Outside, Williams. Here's Sexton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Williams on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Picked by Sabonis. Knocked loose.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
Howard's checked in for Oliver. And Sabonis drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Black, checked by Mitchell. And Mobley throws it down.
A sign of things to come. You gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
Pass to Sexton. The three is up. The rebound by Atlanta. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels, checked by Sexton. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Williams passes to Mitchell. And here's Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Sohan with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 16. Down low. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And now the Hawks on the break. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Howard. Pass to Williams. Picked by Sabonis. Fires for 3. Atlanta again missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Mobley down low. Working on Sabonis. Mobley, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 16. Pass to Howard. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Sohan. Now Mobley. He's guarded by Sabonis. Mobley against Sabonis. Tries yet again. And Mobley puts it in. Mobley's got 8 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Sexton. Williams with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Howard. Top of the key jumper. No good. Atlanta leading by 16. Daniels passes to Black. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
He makes the first.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Mobley.
Guys, what you love about Evan Mobley is his ability to impact the game at both ends. Obviously growing.
Outside man. Guarded by Miller. Now here's man. Fires away from way out. Oh, wow! He drills it from deep.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
From deep, Mobley. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside man. Pass to Anunoby. Reed. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
Here's Daniels. Here's Edey. Reed defending. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Here's Edey. Pass to Mobley. Back to Miller for 3. That one no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Jones, the pass to man. Here's Mobo. Outside Jones. Left side man. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Number 8.
Atlanta leading by 16. Now here's Green. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Smith. Outside for Green. And another shot. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside man. Pass to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Jones with a screen on Smith. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Atlanta making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Hawks trail by 16. Now man. Outside Jones. outside man. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 16 to win the cold spell. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Reed. Back to man. Here's Mobo. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. And here is Green. Reed defending. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And what fire from Green under pressure. Basically, he ignores the foul and gets his shot.
I got you, man. Hey, don't let him go left.
Free throw good. Green. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Jones feels it out. And the shot falls short that time. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Pass to Mobley. Here's Edey. Miller with it. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Man with it. Pass to Mobo.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Jones.
2 minutes.
Can they get it? The rebound by Atlanta. Mobley's got his 16th rebound on the night. Puts it up from 12. Mobo with a rebound. Well, the Hawks shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. On the wing man. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Here's Mobley. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Throw good, Mobley. 1:05 left in the game. Now here's man. He's covered closely. Reed sets a screen. They still need this. And that one's good, man. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Daniels. Pass to Black. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Smith. Here's Daniels from deep. Gets the three to fall.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Jones, the pass to man. And here's Jones. From deep three-point range. It's off. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Evan Mobley.